I am a Sister of St. Joseph now for 59 years. I was exposed to the Sisters of St. Joseph from the time I started school. And I loved the sisters. I loved what I saw. And I loved what I saw of religious life as I matured as a child, high school, and then in my early years as a young adult. The call to belong to the Lord, to serve as a Sister of St. Joseph was very clear. My role as a Sister of St. Joseph introduced me to Mercy Hospital, and I was asked by my congregation to serve here on the Board of Trustees. The Sisters of St. Joseph were the original administrators of the hospital in 1950 when it opened, and were then the sponsors of the hospital for many, many years until it was sold to HCA. And I was the one responsible working with HCA and the Archdiocese of Miami and the Sisters of St. Joseph to craft the documentation to declare the hospital Catholic and put together the requirements to maintain it that way. Mercy started because the community wanted a Catholic hospital operated by the sisters. Mercy Hospital was always open to anyone in the community in need. When the Bay of Pigs had occurred, the Bay of Pigs event in Cuba, and eventually the prisoners were brought back, our men, many of them were brought here to Mercy to be treated. So Mercy has had a unique relationship with the community, the Cuban community, even really since its initial opening. When we celebrated probably our 50th anniversary, we had leadership from the city of Miami who said they were born at Mercy Hospital and their parents could not afford to pay for the delivery. But the sisters accepted anybody that needed hospital care. And so the mayor was born here, was grateful for that, remained connected to Mercy. The loyalty of the Hispanic community has been extraordinary. And it's part of that loyalty that's made Mercy what it is. It goes back again to the charism of the Sisters of St. Joseph, the care for neighbor and reconcile neighbor with neighbor, and that community needs to assess the needs and care for our neighbor. No matter where we go, no matter where I walk in the hospital or even in the community, I see people that connect to the Sisters of St. Joseph and what we have done for the community of Miami, the community of the church in Miami, but also just the local community and certainly with Mercy.